Is the camera on this bad boy here, the Autel Lite Plus drone, really that good that it's worth carrying the extra weight around? Or do I just throw this light little sucker in my bag and get all the shots while I travel? This one has the high capacity battery. Let's put it on here and see what the scale says. 297 grams, call it 300 grams, not bad. All right, let's put the Evo with its battery in and everything. 300 compared to, holy smokes, a whopping 878 grams. Let's weigh the controllers, and this one has some accessories on it, but this controller comes in at about 400 grams. And this, the Evo controller, and I'm flying it with the triple tech, right? 700 grams, it's not 800 grams, holy smokes. 722 grams, combined, ready to fly. And the Evo's combined weight with the triple tech is 2,102 grams, ready to fly. Oh my gosh, that's insane. 2,000 grams. That's significantly a lot more. Okay, everything I need fits pretty snug in here. Right, I got the controller, an extra battery for each drone, and the Autel controller here. I've got the tablet over here, the Autel drone, the mini drone in there, and some filters just in case. I'm gonna fetch all of these on my back today and take it to a park and fly, and then compare the image footage. You can compare the footage as well and let me know. Holy smokes. What the heck is this? The Flushing Meadows Corona Park aircraft will be closed temporarily during the US Open from August 21st to September 11th. Crap, today's September 10th. Oh boy, just great. Gotta find another spot. Oh well, more scooting for me. Good. I made it in one piece. Beautiful scenery out, but you see that's the sun. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but still nice views. I'm gonna put both drones in auto and just fly them in straight auto. No special settings, no ND filters, no nothing like that. Let's just see what these cameras get in straight auto. I'm going with the big boy first because, well, I don't know, I just feel like flying it. Now, we're gonna put this little guy up. Back at the studio, now you guys see how I've been traveling, and my question to you is, leave this home and boogie with this, or nah, footage is king? I bet some of you couldn't even really tell much of a difference. I bet some of you really love this footage, and I bet some of you really love this. I don't know, but I'm sure you're gonna let me know in the comment section below. Now, let me share my thoughts. Now, the Evo here just looks nice and rich. The sky is very blue, popping. I love it. The greens are luscious, and even the yellow. We have a drought here in New York City, and that's why everything is not green. It's kind of showing signs of the drought. Here I could tell a little bit too strong saturated. To me, the standard color profile is just a little bit too strong, but the buildings in the back are nice. Everything is in focus, everything is clean. It does a great job at exposure. The sky is not blown out even in the light sections over here because the sun was just a little bit over to the left there. I'm surprised it handled it like a champ. The Mini 3 Pro looked very good, although I don't believe this was the actual drought colors that I was seeing. I think of what the Evo was showing was more accurate. Now, if you're good at color correcting, you can fix this stuff because this image looks quite good. It surprised me. Now here you can see the sun caught me there, so it doesn't handle exposure as well as the Autel Lite Plus. But yes, I like the reflections in the water here. I tried my best to line up the shots, but they're not perfect. The buildings in the background here are pretty clear. A little bit of distortion towards the edge, but you can't really notice that when the video is playing. But the image looks good. Now, we can take this same image and just simply, let me show you, highlight the image, go to DaVinci's color, and just come to your primary colors and just increase the saturation a bit. See how blue the sky gets? And then it kind of matches. So if I come back over here and I were to play it, let's start with the Evo and play it. Look, it goes. See, not much of a difference there, right? What a little bit of saturation can do. Now, it doesn't fix the fall foliage and the yellowness that I'm having over here. More of a yellow color. I'm not seeing that in the Mini. It's all green and light green. So something is definitely off there, and that doesn't fix the exposure as well. This just handles the exposure a lot better. Now, no big deal. You can also jump back over here. Let me show you. Go to this footage right here. Go to the offset and just turn it down a little bit. There you go. Darken the image a little bit. You can darken it down a little bit there, or you don't even have to use the offset. You can turn down the highlights. There you go, and that takes care of the little burn that was up there that you're getting. You can even drop the shadows a little bit if you want, and that makes the image a little bit darker, but the sunburn won't catch you as much. So if I'm looking at it again on the big screen, look at that. The footage looks a lot more similar. Actually, now the Mini footage looks a little bit more saturated. So this is providing you can tweak. Now let's assume that you can't tweak it all. Yes, I'm saying this yields a little better image. You don't have to film at 0 exposure. If you're in auto, you can turn it down 1 stop and film at -3, so you don't have to worry about being overexposed on the white. Some drones are just tuned better than others. This one has a little better tuning, right? This one has a brighter image, but a little bit overexposed, at least when it comes to the white. So yeah, all you have to do is turn this to -3, and it's gonna look a lot darker, similar to this. Not as vibrant, but darker. Now, if you look at the side-by-sides that we have here, in the 5x zoom, you can see it. The Evo Lite just stands up better when you zoom in, and that's why the image overall looks better even when you zoom out, right? Because it just has that much detail. The blues are a lot stronger. As you can see here, the blue starts fading away. But who films in 5x zoom, right? Now, look at this clip. This clip is rather interesting. I've got the yellowness in the drought over here. This just looks like a dark green and a light green. I'm not sure how that's being processed. Plus here, right here, not much. The building is kind of fading out, right? You see it there? You can't really tell much details here, whereas in the Evo, it's quite clear over here. You can see all the windows clearly. You can even see there's rope dropping from the top of this building, which is, in my opinion, pretty cool. So you see just a lot more details here. You look over here, the Mini 3 Pro, it's just kind of hidden in the shadows. So this definitely has more dynamic range. It exposes the image just a lot better and a lot cleaner. But when the image is playing like this, really, who really notices? Who really notices? Here could use a little bit of saturation as well. This building this is not the color of the building, especially here. It's just, it missed the mark on the colors. Everything else looks nice. I'm happy. I mean, I don't think either one of these shooting in auto you can go wrong, especially if you know to bump up your saturation meter a little bit more and you turn this camera down to -3, you can get some really great results. Now, is it worth fetching this over that? I don't know. I still don't know what I'll be reaching for when it's time for me to go out there and run my errands and do my flying and riding and fetching weight on my back and my shoulder. I'll keep you guys posted definitely, but I just don't have a straight answer right now. I'm thoroughly impressed with the image coming out of this, and I'm very pleased, and I think that anyone that owns this drone should be and will be very happy and satisfied, especially knowing that image quality is not the only thing that's popping on this drone. It has a ton of features. This is a very, very strong package, especially with that extended battery. It's just very, very hard to beat, especially at that price point. This guy over here, as simple as it may look in a side-by-side comparison, has a lot more expandability in terms of professional work. If you're going to be filming and doing professional work, not that you cannot with this, it's just that this will give you a lot more depth and latitude and ability to push the image and do a lot more. This has a special technology in the sensor filter called RYYB, which is a completely different science and technology, which really doesn't require 10-bit from what I'm hearing from some industry experts. So this drone has a lot of technology packed in it. So there you have it. Both drones have their own advantages. They have their own disadvantages. You've seen the image. You tell me in the comment section below what you think and what you think I should do as well. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you hit thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I release more videos with these drones and many other drones that I'll be comparing here soon. With that being said, I will catch you guys, well, whenever I can. Make sure you become a Patreon, guys. Big benefits to Patreon. Get direct access to me. Any questions? I'm right here on Patreon. Support this channel, and there's benefits. Last Mini 2 went all the way to the UK.